everybody, welcome back to the stream. Oh, and hello Axton, how you doing? How's your, I assume you're taking some more time off of Twitch? Last time we did the first fetch quest for Mr. Stewart, and now we have to go get a file from the police department. Fun times. Oh, is it?
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Ooh, a challenge run.
Wait!
Yeah, I saw your tweet
Stop right there, Nick.
yesterday. You slept so much. Catching up on sleep. Did you have
Saved
pizza?
my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
Hopefully, without the flies, this will not stutter for you guys. I can't believe that happened. So what's the challenge
from a case that
run you're
happened
doing?
50 years ago. Let's play along with the old man for a little longer, shall we?
Zach, that means we need to head for the sheriff's department.
Okay, I guess we could go to the sheriff department. What kind of pizza did you get? Doing a Borderlands 2 run where the chat can force you to drop your guns, shield, artifact, class mod, or stop me from using my action skill. Oh my goodness. That should be fun. When are you doing that run? Is that gonna be like a Halloween type of stream?
So, Zach, about Emily.
My first impression when we met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think about her now. Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing?
And Zach, she seemed interested in you.
Did you make a move on her? No, don't answer. I'm just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way. But I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship.
Thank you for following, Brown.
Me? I'm just interested in her, that's all. It isn't love or anything.
Brown, Jay-Z.
From what I can tell, she doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around me.
Just wanted
As
to
you know,
challenge
Zach,
runs every 8th
cautious
of every
with women.
month. Oh.
It's because I
Is
was
it going to
badly
be
burned in my
for
last relationship.
Borderlands
I really have no
every
idea
time,
what
or
women are thinking.
new games every
That's
month?
my problem.
You're pretty friendly with the ladies, aren't you, Zach?
Maybe you should teach me about how to interact with women.
Oh, I just realized I forgot to do the lunch in the last chapter. I don't think I can do it in this one because the main mission is the sheriff department. Pepperoni, sausage, peppers, onions, banana. Oh my god, I have not heard of a pizza with banana before. Oh, banana peppers. Oh, okay. I don't think I can just walk. No, it won't let me just walk in. Oh, wait. What if I go from the side? Can I still get my lunch? No.
Can there really be documents here that?
Yeah,
the
I've
FBI
seen
doesn't even have?
seen the pizza with
What do you think,
sliced
Sam?
grapes before. I think I saw that on like a...
York, I told you.
That's nothing more than local folklore.
Sorry, I'm not going to talk until this
Harry
is done.
said that he was there.
The Raincoat Killer is a phantom, made up to scare children long ago. I can't believe you fell for that from Harry, of all people.
I agree with George. Harry likes to play with people. Play with their minds, too.
George, Emily. Of course I don't believe him word for word. But you won't mind if I at least try to confirm that he's wrong, will you?
Well then, can you look for the files by yourself? I'm still looking for Thomas.
Very well.
Emily, open the filing room for him.
Anyway, I've seen grapes like put on like a margarita type style pizza. I think it was grapes, and they had prosciutto on
They're
there
here too,
too.
Zach.
Yeah.
This might mean we're getting warmer to what we need.
Woo. All right.
Bullseye. Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, like all the clues. All right. Hey, Pizza Gamer, how's it going? Just got to the sheriff department to look for those files. This space looks too conspicuous. Someone removed something. Yeah, you got broken safe. Only 2 of the Star Trek movies are staying up. Which movies? Is it the new ones or the older ones?
Great.
Next Generation and... Oh, okay. Oh, shows, okay. Very cool. So they'll still be free. Ah, this. Interesting. I think we're getting somewhere, Zach. So what is he looking at here? Oh, there's like there is a single red seed on that catalog. Okay. I will profile once I get all the clues. So there's just one more clue to get. Oh.
Amazing. Amazing. Bullseye.
You know what? My other controller kind of broke on me, and so I started using a different Xbox One controller, and now my aiming and stuff is so much better. I guess it was my controller, not necessarily the Steam controls that was messing up my aiming when I first started replaying this. Didn't realize my controller was that janky, because it was working pretty well when I was playing Dead by Daylight. But it just started disconnecting on me the other day, randomly. So I'm like, oh, I'll switch to my other Xbox One controller, and it's working pretty smoothly now. Wasn't there supposed to be a... No? Oh, I thought there was supposed to be some salmon in here. Maybe I'm thinking of a later level. Wait. I totally saw a spinning Agent Honor Red. Huh. Okay. That was weird. Oh, come on, get that little box. Oh, and of course, nothing in there. Just my luck. Oh! Excuse me, sir. That wasn't very nice. Oh! Whoa. Get out of the way.
Nice shot.
Oh yes, yeah, and you can play the Deadly Premonition with no worry of really crashing. Because it's still on the digital store right now. They took it down temporarily for some reason, like for a couple of years, but it seems to be back now. Oh, are these infinite spawning? I think it might be. So I should probably just get the clue. I keep thinking there's items, but I think I'm thinking of a later level. Okay, so. Yeah, they keep spawning. Okay. Let's get this and get the clue. You got dry drops of water. I heard a lot of people were really disappointed in Enterprise. I'm not sure if it was the ending or something else. I mean, I don't really follow Star Trek, but...
Zach, looks like we need to continue our search for the documents.
I think I can
George, I'll get right to the point.
Emily
It looks like someone else has just removed the documents I'm looking for.
Huh? Removed?
The cabinet looks like it had been forced open.
That's impossible. No one could break into there.
No. Emily, there is one person that can access that room at any time.
You don't mean Thomas?
It's too early to speculate. And profiling is my job, remember? More importantly, Emily,
yeah, that's what
could you get
like
me a coffee?
you can access it,
Fresher if
George.
possible.
Coffee? At a time like this? Why now?
Emily, please. This is very important. Some coffee.
I need some caffeine.
And bring some milk on the side.
Zach, you know something, don't you?
Yeah, George is
I'm
the
getting us some
killer.
coffee.
You arrest him now before
So tell me what you know.
our favorites die, please. Thank you.
Ah, Zach, this is amazing. Even the taste of her coffee is thrilling, to say the least.
What?
No, nothing.
Dude.
This isn't the cup that Thomas always uses for me, is it?
I'm sorry about that too, then. I just used a cup that was nearby. You have a problem with that?
Problem?
George is like, I do
Not
not
at all,
want
my
any
dear
part
Emily.
of this.
The coffee is
This
perfect.
awkward.
Well, okay, taste aside, this cup certainly is perfect.
You know, Pizza Gamer, I think they didn't like how it ended or something. Something about the ending they didn't like. I
George,
haven't
Emily,
looked too deeply into it.
we're going to
but
Velvet
I hope you
Falls.
enjoy the
There's
entire
something waiting
series.
for us there.
You have to let me
Feel it.
know when you reach
Are you
the end.
joking? You're trusting your cup?
No. Emily,
Yep.
going to a waterfall just might be a good idea. In feng shui, a waterfall is known to be a source of power.
I like how
Even if
George
we
is kind of
find
kissing
nothing
up to
there,
us right now. He's
sure
like,
it will
yeah,
give
that's a
us
good
some
idea.
power."
That's a good idea,
Thanks for the vote
Yor.
of confidence, George.
Let's go
And
fishing.
don't forget to bring a fishing rod.
All right. I'll go get it.
Fishing? Are you too serious?
George, do you have a net?
What's pretty cool, Rising Star Games on their store used to sell Angie Diner mugs and Velvet Falls mugs on there. So it's pretty cool to get a mug from Deadly Premonition. Though I think now you could probably get both, like from Redbubble or whatever. I think fans have made their own versions. So if you went throughout the game not fishing, now is the time where you're forced to fish. And you can actually fail at this chapter. I didn't think it was possible, but I figured that out when I was making my Let's Play. I was like, oh, You can fail if you fuck up too much. But I know I watched several blind
Zach,
Let's Plays
I
of
hope
this,
we can
and
catch a big
usually
one.
when they get to this point, they're like, "I hate this game." They do not like the fishing. Oh shoot! Did I not do the Tabitha side mission? I thought I did. Huh. Oh well. Well, I'll just do it in that vlog. Not too big of a deal. Really, after the next chapter, you're gonna be stuck in the main mission stuff. So I'm hoping I can still get the Emily lunch in the next chapter. If not, I guess I could replay the previous chapter so I can show it to you guys. Because it's pretty funny. Okay. Oh, where are you going? Are you going on vacation? You know, you'd think with a story-related mission, they would allow me to hit the fish. Ah, dang. I did a little bit too soon. I'm pretty excited with The Good Life. There seems to be a lot, there's going to be a lot you can do in terms of like side missions and stuff. And I like how Naomi can work different jobs too. Like she can herd sheep, she can mine and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to all of, like, the side things you can do in that game. Oh, okay, I need to hit probably on the... It didn't even let me hit the button. Okay, I can't let it go by more than once, apparently. Yeah, I think The Next Generation is a lot of people's favorites. I remember watching that one when I was a kid as a family. I didn't really watch the original series, except, you know, of course, on reruns. Like on Nick and Night and... what was the other channel? It doesn't matter, but... I think I remember more of The Next Generation. Who's your guys' favorite captain, I guess? I should ask. I liked Picard. No surprise there. Ah, dang it. Okay, I gotta hit the prize box instead. Yeah, the shadow is like going up the posts. I noticed that on my new PC. I don't know if it's like my new graphics card or what, but it didn't do that on my previous PC. Cisco, oh, okay. Yeah, my sister was a big fan of Deep Space Nine as well. I remember really liking...
A fish. This isn't the time to be fishing for fish, Zach.
Odo. The one that could shapeshift? Oh, hi, Bucksbeam. How's it going? Is Captain Archer Enterprise? I'm sorry I'm messing up this fishing section so much, guys. Usually I get it within 1 or 2. It's not my night tonight. There we go. Alright, hit the yellow prize box.
Good fishing, Zach. We've caught something to brag about now. In all the history of the FBI, I'm probably the only one who fished out documents thrown into a waterfall. Don't you
That
think
is
so, Zach?
a really well sealed little box there.
Don't believe it.
You think that the
Files
documents inside would
from
be
a
waterlogged? For eternal life and eternal power, make 4 human sacrifices on rainy nights, each after eating the seeds. Make sure the sacrificed eat the seeds too before they die. The sacrificed must also not speak while they're being killed.
What does that all mean?
I hate to break it to you, George, but you kind of fucked up.
It's called The Legend of the
Diane
New
gave
Raincoat
a
Killer.
speech about her tree statue before she was
George,
killed.
have you ever seen this handwriting?
Yes. It's Thomas's.
He has great penmanship.
George, I need to
I
take
know
these
that
documents to
penmanship
Harry.
anywhere.
He said he'd tell me everything once I take the docs to him.
But those are classified. I can't allow a civilian to view them. Especially that deranged old goat who owns most of the town.
Hey now, that's your dad.
I agree with George. Harry is... how can I put it? He might be dangerous.
You don't need to worry. You said it yourselves, didn't you? There has never been a mass murder case in this town. That means these documents pertain to a case that never actually happened. Just look at it as though they never actually existed either.
I don't think
Ridiculous.
that really works, York.
I'm sure you've got a plan or something in mind.
But George is interested in kissing up to you right
Okay.
now, so it works.
You have my approval.
George, are you sure?
Emily, we need to continue looking for Thomas. Our search may just have become a hunt.
Yes, get on it. I'll go see Harry alone.
Okay.
I'll see you guys back at the department because I want to see if I can get that lunch still.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it for myself. But Thomas?
There's got to be a rational explanation for this.
I like how even when everyone else is suspecting Thomas or Nick or whatever, he's still very suspicious.
Zach,
He's
George
like,
has started to
I don't think
change.
it's them. It doesn't.
I think the deaths
fit
of
my
Becky and
profile.
Diane had a deep effect on him.
I guess
He
this
sort
town
of,
truly
he doesn't let
is without a
others
king
kind of
now.
convince him otherwise. Yeah. Well, at least Whitney's thinking about that lunch because I'm pretty mad at myself for forgetting to do the department lunch last night. So hopefully I can still get it.
Okay then, Zach.
Because I have to still
Let's
drive
pay
over
Harry
to
another visit and get to the
Harry's.
bottom of all this.
And once
I have to admit,
I get
I
over
like
here to
spending a little
Harry's,
time
I'm going to be
investigating
locked into just doing
I'm getting a
main
bit sick
mission
of
stuff.
being told that I'm either too slow
until
or
the
too
epilogue.
fast. You agree with me, right, Zach?
Alright, so we are going to. Okay, it's 1800. Okay, let's kind of, I guess, check in with like Carol, and then I'll head over to Spray 65, and then I'll sleep and see if I can get a lunch, and then I'll go over to Harry's. Didn't realize it would be that much of a time jump. I should also see if maybe Sigourney is over by the wood path. I might be able to do her side mission if she is. Oh yes, she's there. All right. All right, we're gonna drive Sigourney home. I can do it before the epilogue. Yay! Okay, so we will do that. Oh, and I gotta check my list. I thought I did the Tabitha mission, but I guess I didn't because the Rod of Legends wasn't in my inventory. So, let me just check it. Oh no, I did do it! Okay, I wonder why the legendary rod didn't come up when I was fishing at Velvet Falls. Maybe the game wants you to use the normal fishing rod. Okay, I think I did that. Okay. I wasn't crazy. Alright, let's go get Sigourney. Maybe this classical music will calm her down a bit. She won't be screaming in my ear. It's weird that the little rain puddle stuff was appearing on the road there.
Anyway, Zach, there aren't many young women left in this town. Even Emily could be targeted next.
Yep.
We can't rule that out. All the more reason to catch the Raincoat Killer ASAP. And that means working closely together. We can work out the Emily situation later.
Do a 10-point
Don't get
turn
me wrong,
here.
Zach. I mean, I'm not interested in Emily because she's female or anything. I'm just saying she's
York,
interesting.
just a minute, you like
You know,
her.
as an interesting person. But by looking at her, she reminds me of something I used to feel. That's all. Like back when I first met you. You know that feeling we all used to feel back when we were kids? Feeling safe while also feeling a need to protect, that kind of feeling.
But Zach, who made me feel that back then?
Anyways, we're getting closer one step at a time to cracking this case. I have a feeling it's going to get tough.
Oh, you done? Alright. Well, it doesn't keep Sigourney calm, that's for sure. She's
Zach, did
very
you want to
stressed
go
out
somewhere
about her
before we
pot.
visit Harry? That's fine by me.
Last mission!
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Okay, but just give me a minute. When do you think I'll be friendly enough with the pot?
This is the last time. So go! Hurry! What'll you do if my pot goes cold?
Did you hear that, Zach? This is the last time. The mystery of the pot shall soon be answered.
I think I've mentioned this before, but there are certain side missions that you can start and complete in the epilogue chapter when you're Zach, and there's actually different. Zach responds differently than York does. So in this mission, in the Sigourney missions, he's a little bit more full of wonder when she's bringing up the pot, and when you fail a mission, he sounds a little bit more petulant, like like put out like he's a child. I thought that was pretty cool that they put that sort of detail in. I don't think most people wait until the epilogue to start many of these side missions, but I did it for my Let's Play, and I was very pleasantly surprised to see some of the differences. Though it is kind of sad because, like for this one, for example, or getting the York's car from Lysander, Zach definitely sounds more wistful because York isn't with him anymore, and it's like, oh, it's hitting me right in the feels. Right here.
Now, get the car going. My house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go!
You know, I didn't realize it did that at first until somebody told me on my left. Oh, fuck! I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, is the mission messed up now? It might be. Sometimes if you go out of bounds with Sigourney in your car, it messes it up. I guess we'll find out. She's gonna be pretty quiet, because it also shuts her up too. So I actually didn't realize that there was a difference until someone told me on my Let's Play that when they got York's car, Zach said something different. I was like, what? Are you serious? And so then I had to replay the game again and make sure not to do any of the side missions I knew would be available to start and finish in chapter 26. And I found several where there was different conversations with Zach. Yeah, we've been there several times, Sigourney. We know where your house is. You've been screaming. Shoot. You've been screaming in my ear. I don't know. I might have effed this up. To keep bumping into things. Though George's car is pretty fast, so I still might be able to do it. Between the two locations, I definitely think coming from the wood path is easier than from Harry Stewart's house, just because you don't have to go down that big hill. And depending on your car, it can be... You can flip and run into things a lot. At least with the director's cut, where the car is more unwieldy.
No, nothing. Just my imagination.
No, it's glitched out. She's in my car forever. Shoot. Okay, sorry guys. I'm gonna have to reload my game. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Don't go out of bounds.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
At least I didn't get too far. I gotta remember to turn my car around so I can just go straight. Is she... Okay, she's there. I need to go... Angie, where are you? There you are. Yeah, Kaysen and Willie can go out of bounds, but York, not so much. Or at least not Sigourney. Alright, let's try this again. And not go out of bounds. Speaking of Netflix, do you guys see... Apparently they're going to make a spin-off show for Stranger Things all about 11? And I'm like, isn't Stranger Things already about 11? Why does she need a spin-off show?
Anyway, Zach.
Okay, let me turn the car around.
Zach, did you want to go somewhere before we visit Harry? That's fine by me.
Okay, take two.
Now,
Yeah,
get
because
the
everyone
car
loved that
going.
episode so
My
much.
house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, I assumed it was because of the whole Paramount streaming service.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
This is not good.
So hard
It's
to keep the
losing
cars
more
on the
and
road
more
at
of
high
its warmth.
speeds.
At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on it!
I
Why
am
do you have to drive
hurrying,
so safely?
Sigourney. You're
Can't
stressing
you
me
see
out.
my pot is getting cold? This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on it! Why do you have to drive so safely? Can't you
Did you
see
see
my
like
pot
the
is getting
trees I
cold?
crashed into already? And the electrical pole? Come on, lady. I am not driving safely at all. You know, I never actually timed it, how much
This is
time you
not
actually had to
good.
get her to
It's
her
losing
house.
more and more of its warmth. At this rate,
I know
my
it's
pot is
pretty
going
hard
to get cold.
to do this
Hurry!
later side
Hurry!
mission with
Step on it! Why do you have to drive so
with
safely?
the
Can't you see my pot is getting cold?
upgraded
This
patrol
is
car.
not good.
I know it's pretty
It's
impossible.
losing more and more of its warmth.
Because you really need
At
to go
this
at high
rate,
speeds
my
to get
pot
there in
is
time.
going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry! Step on it! Why do you have to drive so safely? Can't you see my pot is getting cold? This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get
Yes,
cold.
I was able to pull in this time without having to back up.
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
We made it somehow. Do you think the pot will open up to me a little?
Ask the pot yourself.
I will. Hey there. Will you tell me what you have inside?
Well, did you hear it?
I did.
No, I didn't.
What did the pot say?
I
Stop
heard it
lying,
say,
York.
take my lid off. Are you sure?
Of course. This conversation is between you and the pot, after all. Go ahead. Oh, you're reminding me of my graduation.
Sigourney,
Huh?
I'm not going to open it. Mysteries are intriguing because of the mystery. I want to keep this one an eternal mystery.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've made up my mind.
Then you have truly come to the truth. I knew you were a fine student. But you must never tell anyone else what you have learned here today.
Yay, new suit. You did, Gundam, you did a Deadly Premonition challenge run on hard with cutscenes included. Challenge was to do it all in one sitting with no dying or anything that gives investigation failure. Took 18.5 hours. Oh, dang, really? That long? Did you, excuse me, did you do any of the side missions to get any of the special weapons to make the later encounters with the crawling shadows and bosses a little bit easier. Alright, so we did Sigourney's last mission. I don't think I can... Oh, I can return Keith's guitar, I guess. But I'm gonna hang on to that so I can take care of the crawling shadows with one hit instead of doing the 4 hits with the Magnum. Okay, 1806. Okay, let's head over to Galaxy of Terror and see what Carol has to say, and then we'll head over to Swery 65. And then sleep and have a department lunch, and then head back to Harry Stewart's. Yeah, apparently, well, I saw someone tweet out an article, so apparently she's getting like some sort of sideshow, which is ridiculous because I thought Stranger Things was really all about her. Bailey's ice cream? That sounds delicious. Hi, Carol. Thomas hasn't come here either? No, so? I can run this place alone. He'll come back when he wants to. How can you be so sure? Oh, I was just guessing. Zach, I've just realized one big problem. Without Thomas, I can't drink here. Yeah, she won't serve you. I have the right to not serve certain customers, so don't expect anything from me. Dang. Do we actually see Thomas on our mental map? Nope. Alright. I'll see you later, Thomas. Oh, wait! I should wear my new suit. I'm actually kind of curious, given how quickly the kids are aging right now, how long they could actually keep the Stranger Things franchise going. So let me change my suit. We'll wear the new one that Sigourney just gave us. The green veil. I think it's called green veil. Suit. I also made sure to put back on my pumpkin suit for the DLC. Yeah, suit green veil. He is ready for St. Patty's Day, for sure. I don't know if she says anything different. Let me move time forward to 9 o'clock. I think it might be the same. Because usually she says something different when the bar opens, and then after like 9 o'clock she'll say something different as well, and then maybe something different when she comes back from the secret room. But she only goes down there when it's raining, and it's not raining right now. Yeah. So we gotta wait for her to finish. They acquired... So I heard that Netflix is doing gaming now? So are they going to be putting games on their app, or are they making their own console? I'm a bit confused. Oh, and I heard about the new He-Man show. I haven't watched it though. Actually, I haven't even seen She-Ra either. Because I heard people speculate the reason why the Stranger Things DLC for Dead by Daylight they can't get the rights anymore is because maybe Netflix is planning to do their own like Stranger Things gaming thing. Oh, they made Kate? Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. I really did like Atomic Blonde. That was a really fun movie. Great soundtrack. That's the one with, I just forgot her name. Winstead? Right? Or am I confusing her with another actress? Okay, here we go. Can you show me the room in the back? No, I have no reason to cooperate with you. Carol, are you sure you want to give me that attitude? I can get a warrant, you know. Then go get one. That'll take a few days, right? Show me a warrant the next time you want to talk to me. Okay. Don't worry, York. We will see the inside of that room briefly. So let's check out Swery 65 and see how Quint's doing. I think he says something interesting. I feel really bad. I guess I should have really gathered notes for my stream, but this is pretty casual. It's been a little bit since I've played through this, so my memory is a little hazy on all the details. Oops. But I guess if you really want an in-depth run, you could just look at my Let's Play. Okay. Let's go. Swery 65. The next executive who bought them changed his job. The next one doesn't like them, shuts them down. Oh. Yeah, the Charlize Theron movie. Go ahead and link it, Gundam. You should be able to link the YouTube if you want to. I don't have a blocking on links. I'm too small time. Tell me, was it really Nick? Did Nick do it? He's still just a suspect. We don't know for sure it was him. Yes, I know. It's my fault. I didn't stop her from working at the diner. I should have stopped her. I'm sure he watched her at work, fixed his eye on her. That pig, that ugly pig. The case is still under investigation. Shut up, you're a pig too. Damn, Sally! What the hell do you know? I understand how you feel, but getting angry won't achieve anything. I should have, Anna. I should have stopped her. She shouldn't have worked at the diner. Oh, my baby, my lovely baby. Anna, let me see Anna. Zach, I didn't expect this. Arresting Nick has certainly caused bigger waves than I thought. It's my fault Anna died. I just served her, put her on her plate, and handed her to Nick. And no, he didn't. You again, what do you want? I want to talk. How's that craphead Nick doing? He took Becky from me and Anna from Sally. I want to kill him. He's still just a suspect. I don't care. To me, he's already a killer. That is not a good road to go down, Quint. You don't understand the pain of having one you love torn from you, do you? He actually does. Do you? Execution is too painless. I should make him feel what Becky did. Quint, calm down. You're not gonna do anything like that. But Becky wouldn't want that either. And to think about the people still around you. I know. You again, what do you want? Okay, let's talk. I need to keep myself busy, otherwise I think I might go crazy. Okay. Yeah, so Quint is a little he's quick to try to do stuff. I kind of now understand why Becky didn't talk to him about the situation she was in. She probably feared that Quint would try to take on George by himself and then get himself killed.
You?
The footsteps I heard when I was in the basement room. They were boots, definitely. Not leather shoes or sneakers or high heels. Boots, man, I know it. And you're 100% positive about that. Yep, totally sure. I'm as positive as two negatives multiplied together. But you didn't hear any fighting? No verbal words, screams, and grunts? You don't believe me? I put my ear against the ceiling to try and hear any voices, and that's how I heard the footsteps. Zach, his story does make sense. But that's the problem, a little too much sense. Yeah, even now York is like, I don't know about you, dude. Your story doesn't hold up.
You?
So Nick is still the suspect and Thomas is now missing. This case isn't over yet. Yeah. Richard, what do you have to say? York, you've come all the way here. You should at least have a drink. 3 people killed in one small town. It's a terrible thing, I know. You say it like you don't mean it. So detached, I guess. For you, this just might be a number on a file or a document. But for us, living here, we've lived so peacefully here until now. And suddenly all this? Quint's all messed up too. What should I do? You're the FBI, right? Come, tell me what I should do. Sorry, counseling isn't part of my job. Also, he has terrible bedside manner. You don't want York to try to comfort you. I can give you the name of a good doctor, though. Oh, whoops. Sorry. You're just one man after all. Hardly Superman, huh? Your job is to catch the killer. You don't have time to listen to our petty little complaints. That's right, isn't it? I understand, but I'm still a little disappointed. Okay. So, yeah, the 360 version is the most stable. It doesn't really crash, at least from my experience. And I felt that the director's cut on PS3 was more laggy than the 360 version was. Quint and George battle would have been very funny. Oh, they were from Phantasy Star? I didn't realize that. It's funny, when I was playing the demo for The Good Life, I could have sworn that one of the characters, she sounded like Fiona, and I forgot to look it up. I'm wondering if it's the same actress. Clock Tower 2, yeah, I know. Was it Emily who was in Clock Tower 2? Okay, I should... No, I can just leave. We didn't do another side mission. So we're gonna sleep and see if I can get the lunch, and then we'll go right back to the mansion. I'm not gonna dilly-dally and waste time. We'll just do main mission stuff now. Yeah, okay. I thought it was Emily's. And when I was playing Kuon, I was like, holy shit, it's Fiona! Fiona was one of the she was the voice actress for one of the protagonists in that game. I was like, I know that voice. I know that voice. Where did I hear this voice from? And I finally looked it up and I was like, yeah, it is Fiona. I've seen pictures of people who've dressed up as the Raincoat Killer. I think one went to a convention, but I haven't seen one either. I would probably freak out, like, oh my god, you're dressed as the Raincoat Killer. I love that game. Let's see if I can get to the... Oh wait, he won't actually fill his... Oh, I gotta actually feed myself. Because I forgot, Emily's cooking actually has a negative effect on York. If I remember correctly, in his post-mortem interview, he mentioned the way he cast, or not the post-mortem interview, the GDC, like 2011, he did a little presentation about Deadly Premonition. I believe he said he kind of casted, or at least directed, based on music, like, so, to try to tell the voice actors how he wanted them to sound, like a rock song or like a love song or whatever. I think that's what he mentioned. I think all the actors, I think the recording actually happened in San Jose. It was all from like one little studio. I was like, wow, so close to me. This all happened. Alright. Let's see if I can get that lunch. Yeah. You can definitely see the movie influence. I mean, of course, you can see nods to different movies in this game, but just sort of how cinematic some of the cutscenes are, you can tell that he was kind of going for a movie. Wait, let me see if... Okay, Emily is there. I can get lunch! Yay! I was worried I was too late. We can get our Emily lunch. Whew. You're really gonna see Harry? I have no idea what you're thinking at a time like this. But you know, Thomas is still missing. What should we do for lunch? Let's get our own separately. Sounds good. Well then, about Thomas, we need to look for him. I'll go with George to find Thomas. You go off and enjoy your little tea party with Baron Harry. Oh, I will. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, please. I don't know what I almost saw in you. No! No, you love him, Emily. Okay, let's have lunch. No. Talk to her. Alright. Yep. Me? Seriously, I can't believe York even asked. He knows how bad her cooking is, and he's I guess he's really lazy because the diner's closed. He's like, what are my options? I could go to Polly, I guess, and get some food from her, or maybe go to the milk barn. No, let's make Emily cook for us. That won't end badly. Oh. Maybe I did get the cutscene, and my memory is just failing me. Did I do the Emily cutscene yesterday? I thought I didn't. Oh well. Okay, well. Let's go back to... Yeah, you don't... Yeah, I didn't think I did it. Okay. Well... I do want to show it, so let me save at Harry's mansion, and then I will reload the previous chapter, or 2 chapters ago, and I can show it to you guys, because it's pretty funny. Oh yeah, Axton, Emily does have a big jar of candy. She also has like a plate of cookies too. When you observe it, York mentions that Emily must have quite a sweet tooth. I'll make sure to observe her desk when I reload the chapter. So let's go back. Let's go here. Oh, you know, now I'm remembering, I think he makes the observation in her home. I think his observation on her desk is about how she must get cold in the office. I think about it. No, that's not what I want to observe. Emily's desk. She has a blanket handy. I figure most women are prone to cold. Yeah, it must be in her home. He mentions that she must have a sweet tooth. Alright. The case isn't getting anywhere, is it? But you know, Thomas is still missing. What should we do for lunch? Why don't you make it? Me? Okay, I'll try. There we go.
For God's sake, I wonder where Thomas went. George has been looking for him all day. Do you think he left town?
I doubt it, Emily. Running away will not free him from his anxieties, and he knows it. I'm sure he is hiding away somewhere, just thinking things over.
Think so? You don't know him that well. What makes you so sure?
My career focuses on finding people. Actually, I need to change the subject and ask you something.
What can I help you with?
It's about the gravekeeper, Brian. I'd like to know more about him.
You mean Brian the Insomniac?
Insomniac?
Yeah, he's working both day and night in the graveyard. No one has ever seen him sleep. And that's why we call him Brian the Insomniac. I heard that he owns a large house downtown, but he never seems to go home. He's always just in the graveyard. I guess he's a strange one, even for this town.
He's a ghost.
Then he is an insomniac. We shouldn't have any trouble with the graveyard closing up then, Zach.
Emily, thank you. I've got to get going.
Hey, York. I've just finished getting everything ready.
I'll eat out today. We'll eat lunch together soon.
After making her do all that work, you're just gonna ditch her. He's like, I really don't want to eat this. Zach, we can't take the... Oh, damn it. I missed it. Yeah. So, usually when you have lunch, when Thomas makes it, it fills you up. But like Emily's sandwich, I think some of your statuses go down a little bit after having lunch, after a while. Like, it will fill you up. Do I have one of her? Okay, well, I'll pick up one of her sandwiches, I think. When I come back to the station at a later chapter, and I will show you the status effects on there. Right. Reminds me of the Twitter post you might have shared where the... Oh, yeah. Emily is not okay. Yeah, she had like a plate of cookies, another plate of candy or jar of candy next to it, and she has like jars of candy in her living room. It's like, damn, girl.
Previously during the investigation.
So, you want to find out everything there is to know about
Alright, let's go back to Harry's with the file. And we'll get a nice little story time about what happened 50 years ago. Alright. Hello, first players.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, finally you have arrived.
She just has
You
ice
are
cream
welcome
for dinner.
to come
That's
inside.
cool. That it's her right. I mean, I know if I've had ice cream for dinner a couple times in my lifetime. And I promise I'm an adult. Oh no, where is Michael?
Looks like the next game is hide and seek. Huh?
Yeah. So now we get to fight through Harry's mansion. ABS, always be saving. Don't be like me and forget to save and then do a couple side missions and then have the game crash. Favorite ice cream? Ooh. Well, of course I love chocolate, like chocolate fudge brownie, chocolate fudge peanut butter, but I really also like raspberry flavored. Like gelato is really good too. It's so
These
rich,
girls,
but
Zach.
it's super good.
Do you see the resemblance? Anna, Becky, she looks like Diane, and Carol.
I like how he
Zach,
just
look.
completely skips Thomas.
Emily.
You know, actually, this painting would actually be a cool poster if they ever made official Deadly Premonition stuff. Harry's still putting out the high quality beef. He really knows how to take care of his guests. Give them raw slabs of meat. Cookies and cream is also very good, I agree. Come on. Walk into my crosshairs, please. Oh, you're not going to do it, are you?
Nice shot.
Okay, funny little thing. So around the corner, it's supposed to be blocked by red vines, but for some reason, it's not in the PC version of this game. Yeah, there's supposed to be all these red vines here. So you can bypass the thing you're supposed to fight here. But I'm gonna do it correctly and go through the right door. But in case you're a speedrunner or whatever, you can totally cut through here. Tobacco? Ugh, that sounds gross. Did you try it? I do like coffee ice cream. That's pretty good. Why are you aiming at it? For some reason I can't aim at this dude.
Great out.
See? You can totally bypass that. I think it's also like that on the Switch version of the game too. Are you referring to this dark smudge? It looks like our cooking accidents, for sure. Did you break that window, miss? That wasn't very cool. Here's the waterfall. How dare you guys break Harry's windows? I haven't had ice cream in a while, and all this ice cream talk makes me want to have some ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the PC port. So there's some improvements to the graphics because it's the director's cut, but the original 360 is definitely more stable. You still gotta worry about crashes, and depending on your PC, this game might not play nicely. It works for the most part for me, luckily, but a lot of people can't even get it to run. So only buy this if it's on sale for like $2. Like, for a couple months there, I just got a new PC and I couldn't get this to run on my new PC, and I was so heartbroken. But I finally figured it out. Like, my issue was my controller wasn't working, and I was able to solve that by telling Steam to take control of the control, like do the controls through Steam. And my other issue was the looping car noise. It wasn't going away even though I was in stereo sound. And it turned out there was some extra app that was controlling sound that I guess was installed through a Windows update or something. I just had to disable it and everything worked fine. So this game is very persnickety. You really have to, sometimes you have to really work at it to get it to work. Yes, it does go for sale pretty often, but I would definitely not pay full price because of just how kind of buggy it is. I mean, I definitely got my money's worth. I did pay full price when it came out, but I hate recommending it just because of how inconsistent it is. Okay, I went this way already. What bums me out the most is I want to recommend this game, but it seems like every version I have to give some sort of caveat to. Like, hey, if you're playing this version, you gotta watch out for this, that, the other thing. It's like, I wish there was a port that just worked straight up. Didn't have to warn people about saving, or lag, or whatever. I'm just glad that I didn't have to do too much in terms of, like, I guess fixing the game. All I really did, once I figured out how to get my controller to work and the whole sound issue, which was separate, all I do for this is I put the 4 GB patch, which, addresses the memory issue, which causes the game to crash like every hour. Doing that patch, which is available on the PC Gaming Wiki, extends the playtime significantly. And other than that, I just run it from the exec file in admin mode, and that's it. I don't do compatibility or anything like that, and it runs pretty smoothly for the most part. I've noticed that on Windows 10, when I try to do a compatibility mode, like Windows, I think a lot of people recommend like Windows 8 or something, it's very laggy. So I don't do that. So not too difficult, luckily. It's just persnickety. If you don't have to do a blood sacrifice on a full moon in a graveyard with a copy of Windows 95, it's good. Yeah, that I couldn't believe how much that 4 GB patch fixed the whole crashing issue. And then, unfortunately, I noticed when I was recording my Let's Play, after a Windows feature update in 2018, when I had DP Fix installed, I had a lot of crashes during cutscenes. I don't know if it was just my computer or what, But once I disabled it, it didn't crash quite as often. It was crashing like when I would start a side mission, when I was, this was during chapter 8, I think. I was trying to do Brian's side mission, and I was trying to go to the diner with Emily, and it was just crashing nonstop. And once I disabled DP fix, suddenly it was fine. I was like, okay. So I don't know if there's some sort of conflict with a Windows 10 update, but unlike a lot of people, I don't mind playing in 720 mode. What was I doing? Oh, I wanted to heal. That's what I was doing. And again, I just want to say again, I wish I could just tell someone they can play the game and not worry about anything. Bad lag, crashing, whatever. It just seems like every version of this game there's something. And it breaks my heart because those sort of issues do turn a lot of people away. And it's such a great game. It's already struggling enough with this kind of janky gameplay. And to deal with things like crashes just sucks. Windows 11? Oh. I'm worried about getting that right now because it's like, oh, everything's working for me. Windows 11 has security requirements on the hardware level that makes it difficult to properly install oldish hardware. Oh no. Does that mean like older, like retro PC games have issues? Or, I mean, I guess this is software, never mind. First gen i7 or should I have luck? Oh no. I think I'm hoping maybe I can wait until my next PC before I'd have to go to Windows 11. I hate the thought of trying to upgrade my operating system right now.
Huh?
Yeah, especially how hard parts are to get nowadays.
Emily!
I still can't believe it's still super hard
At
to find.
times we must
graphics
purge
cards.
things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Don't shoot my girlfriend!
Zach, did you see that? I must be getting tired.
I really like this room. I wish we could see it. I mean, we do kind of see it in a cutscene, normal, but I wish we could come to this room just on our own and see the waterfall and stuff. It looks so cool. Okay, here's the hardest puzzle, you guys. Push a button and push a second button. Yay! So when I was getting, there's a local PC shop they can put together. If you just bring the parts, they can put together the computer for you. And they also sell parts too. So when I got my new computer, I decided to go local and went there. I was hoping I could get, at the time, I wanted to get an NVIDIA graphics card. But they're like, yeah, we're not going to get this for a while. So I ended up getting an AMD graphics card, and I got an AMD chip. This is like my first time really using the AMD products. I usually went with Intel, but it's working pretty well so far. I was told like the graphics card I did get should be able to keep up for like the next 5 years, so. Yeah, I was doing some research online, and a lot of people were saying that AMD is really caught up to Intel in terms of the chips. Like, you get more bang for your buck. So, I forgot which Ryzen I got. I think Ryzen 7. I have to look up my specs. Don't know it off the top of my head. Alright guys, I'll be right back while this cutscene's going.
Zach, looks like we're out of the countryside and back in civilization.
Welcome, York.
I brought the documents. Just what is going on in here?
I warned you about haste. Take it slow. You'll lose sight of what's important if you just rush past it. As an agent of the FBI, I'm sure you know. So many people have got it all wrong. They think speed is the key. That being first is the best. They want speed and are satisfied with what the speed brings. Even if it means that they miss so much on the way, they don't even see that. I see everything that they don't. From here, I see it all. Then, when the time comes, I make use of what I've seen. I can get whatever I want in this way. Anything at all.
You're certainly talkative today, Harry. But I didn't come here for a business lecture. Tell me everything you know.
Speed is not important. Timing is what is important. Timing. York, you have a natural gift for waiting for the correct timing. Just be careful that your haste does not ruin everything. That will be vital to solving the current case at hand. York, I know more than you think, but less than what you hope. 1, you have Nick in custody.
Okay, I'm back.
2, Thomas is missing. 3, Carol has a locket that belongs to the murderer. I also know that this case revolves around the red seeds. But that's about it.
So you've got an inside line on police information.
That reminds me. The victims' tongues were cut out, weren't they? But that's only a minor point. Don't let the shocks blind you to what's more important. That's another business tip.
Aw, man. I thought I clicked. Oh, sorry, guys. It froze because I clicked away. Ugh. Sometimes it allows me to click away, other times it gets mad at me. I'm so sorry. I should not have done that. Well, when was the last time I saved? I saved... I did make sure to save every time I saw a phone, so I don't think I'm too far back. I was gonna look up what my Ryzen was. I couldn't remember what it was. Okay, so my graphics card, I have an AMD Radeon RX 6800 XT, and I have an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X. Okay. And so far they're working fine. I mean, I don't like overclock or anything like that. I don't really push my computers to the limits, but it's worked so far when I've been rendering videos and whatnot. Since my new PC, it's been a little bit faster, which is great. Okay, I'm not too far back, thankfully. Okay, so I'll rush through this, guys, so we can get back to the... Yeah, it plays Dead by Daylight just fine. Well, the most important thing was that it would play this game, and it didn't for a couple months, so it's very sad. But now it does, so I'm okay. Yeah, I actually went in there looking because they had some sort of deal where if they built your PC for you, you could get a 3800 NVIDIA card. And I went in there and they're like, yeah, we don't have that. And then I was going to get a 30, I think they had a 3600, and maybe I could upgrade later. And then the guy was able to find this AMD card. And he's like, yeah, we're supposed to, these are actually for like the businesses or whatever, but we can sell it to you. So I got that instead. And they said it's pretty much on par with the NVIDIA. So I'm like, oh, okay. I will try it out. Because I don't upgrade my PC for like years. So it felt worth it to me. I'm very squeamish when it comes to trying to like do stuff with my computer. I just want it to work.
Great.
And I don't have to upgrade, that's great. Yeah, that's what they were telling me though. I'm like, will this last me at least 5 years or so? And they're like, yes. Though, funnily enough, I think I mentioned this. I got the Good Life demo early because of my backer tier. So it was having issues, and apparently it was my graphics card. They did a hot fix, so I'm able to obviously play it now. But I was like, wow, is my graphics card too powerful for the Good Life? It kept crashing on me. So hopefully, if anybody else has the same card I do, it will work okay for them. Basically, whenever I tried to start a new game, it would start loading, and then it would crash. Unless I would restart my computer and then start up the game, and then it would work. But if I tried to go to the title menu or close the game, I wouldn't be able to start a new game or continue. So I don't know what it was about the AMD card I had, but yeah. first they were asking me to try to reinstall my DivX. And I learned that that's kind of impossible now because Windows updates takes care of that. And is it DivX? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I have the 12 version, and apparently there's no standalone anymore, so I was kind of freaking out, like, oh no, can I not play this game on my new PC? This doesn't make sense. All my other games work now. But no, it was my graphics card. I'm glad they were able to figure it out. DirectX! That's it, not DivX. DirectX, thank you. I had a feeling I was saying the wrong thing. Ugh. Sorry. Yeah, DirectX. I have DirectX 12 because of Windows Update. And I was looking online like,
Zach,
oh, how do I reinstall this?
Looks like we're out of the countryside.
And they're
back
like,
in
no, you cannot do that. There's no standalone. I mean, I'd have to reinstall Windows. So I gave them...
Welcome, York.
I gave them basically my specs, and then they figured out it was my graphics card that was causing an issue, and they fixed it. Yeah, they were saying at first that sometimes people have like an outdated one, or if it's corrupted or something, but I went through and I did like a system check and whatnot. None of my files were corrupted. So, luckily, oh my god, it froze again. I am so sorry, guys. I should not have clicked away. The game is punishing me. Okay, I think I will make sure to save after I complete that battle. Yeah, DP curse. You know, it's funny, it was running really well in the beginning, but in the later chapters I've been experiencing more and more crashes, random crashes. I mean, it's pretty stable for the most part compared to what other people go through, but this is still kind of frustrating. Maybe he didn't like all my talk about the good life and my issue with my graphics card.
Previously during...
He got jealous. It's like, how dare you play a different game, Whitney? We're so close to 1,000 hours on this. Don't leave me. Okay. Let's try this again. I'm so glad I saved. Oh no, this is the wrong way. The new Alan Wake remaster looks so good. Sounds like I need to get that, and we will have to play through it again. I mean, I know I just did, but it looks that good. I think it's worth a revisit.
Amazing.
Really? The remaster of the first game is already out? I thought oh wow, I need to look that up. Because I was thinking about playing through Life is Strange, and then the second one, because I haven't played through that one yet, and then the third one after that. But with The Good Life coming out, I want to play that one on release, so we'll have to wait, and I'll do Life is Strange after that one. Because I think it would be pretty fun to play the Good Life Blind on stream. Where's the enemy? Oh, there you are. $2022? Oh, okay, so early next year. Okay, so maybe that's something I can do after the new year?
Great.
I still have to think of something to play for my 24-hour. I mean, I guess I could always do the Silent Hill games because it seems to be very popular. I seem to get a lot more viewers when I do Silent Hill. I don't know. I guess I'll just decide when I'm closer to December. In case it crashes again. Wait, that's not right, right? Please don't crash on me. I want to hear the 50 years ago story. If it crashes again, I might have to restart my computer. So hopefully it doesn't. Because usually a restart kind of fixes things with this game. Hello, Harry. No! It crashed again! Okay. Let me load up my save. Maybe if I don't go through that fight, it will allow me to get through part. Come on, close. Okay, close the program. If that doesn't work, I will have to end the stream and do a restart. So I will try one more time. Why did I click away? I'm such an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. Every time I'm like, oh, I can click away and try to find something else, it will freeze up on me. It's weird. It's usually only when I'm streaming, too. When I'm playing by myself, I can click away from this game no problem. I wonder if there's something with Streamlabs. It's causing a conflict? I don't know. Well, I only have one monitor. It's a big monitor right now, but... Ugh. So maybe, now that I don't have to do that fight scene, I can get through the cutscene. That's not the way I need to go. So persnickety. You're lucky I love you so much, Deadly Premonition. This is why people stop playing you. I don't want to skip the cutscene because it's an important cutscene. I can skip that one though. I'm not touching anything. We're gonna watch this. I'm not gonna click away. Not touching my controller. Fingers crossed. Oh, thank you for the follow. First Player Z.
Looks like we're out of the countryside and back in civilization.
We need that story from Mr. Stewart.
Welcome, York.
Yep, it's Lordom time.
I brought the documents. Just what is going on in here?
I warned you about haste. Take it slow.
People are dying. Let's not take it slow.
Rush past it. As an agent of the FBI, I'm sure you know. So many people have got it all wrong. They think speed is the key. That being first is the best. They want speed. Are satisfied with what the speed brings, even if it means that they miss so much on the way. They don't even see that. I see everything that they don't. From here, I see it all. Then, when the time comes, I make use of what I've seen. I can get whatever I want in this way. Anything at all.
You're certainly talkative today, Harry. But I didn't come here for a business lecture. Tell me everything you know.
Speed is not important. Timing is what is important. Timing.
I want to know what he's typing.
You have a natural gift for waiting for
he's
the
using his
correct
mouth.
timing.
He's not speaking through
Just
the computer.
be careful that your haste does not ruin everything. That will be vital to solving the
Okay, good night, First Player. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
York, I know more than you
Hope you have a great day tomorrow.
less
I am
than
streaming
what you
some more,
hope.
starting at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. So I hope you can join me then.
Thomas is missing. 3, Carol has a locket that belongs to the murderer. I also know that this case revolves around the red seeds. But that's about it.
So you've got an inside line on police information.
That reminds me. The victims' tongues were cut out, weren't they? But that's only a minor point. Don't let the shocks blind you to what's more important.
Technically, they
That's
weren't cut
another
out. They were
business tip.
bitten off.
Harry, I'm impressed. You gather information really well. You hacked into the FBI network, too. Amazing. But I didn't come here to hear this.
Yes, Pizza Gamer.
Then let
You
us
might be through the
close
crash.
business seminar. It's time for a history lesson instead.
Yay for history lesson.
I remember it as though it were yesterday, if you'll pardon the
Why is it
cliche.
super loud now?
It was dark, raining, a foggy night.
Oh my god, this
My
scene is
parents
so much louder than the
got
others.
wrong, fighting over something.
I'm afraid to click
father
away.
blaming my
It's
mother.
too old to...
So I left the house, headed for the clock tower. There was a party being held that day to celebrate the tower's completion. I wanted to see the town from above, and so I decided to climb the tower. this child and saw it being constructed day after day. I'm not sure why, but I was really drawn to the tower in some way. And that's why I knew. From the pit in the theater, there's a path to the clock tower. They were just cleaning up after the party, so it was easy to get into the theater. I used the secret passage to sneak into the tower. But when I reached the top, I saw something very strange. There were soldiers there, all wearing gas masks. I moved closer and saw that they were fiddling with some kind of device. The device was emitting purple smoke outside. Just then, for the first time, the bell rang throughout the town. I reacted with fear and left the tower as fast as I could. When I got outside again,
Damn, someone flipped a car.
I covered my nose and mouth and ran home. I unconsciously counted the number of times the bell rang. After the 12th time, the bell did not stop ringing. It rang a loud 13th time.
Nice.
I got back into town to see another, even more disturbing sight. The people were attacking, killing each other, rampaging as though insane.
You're still having that Thanksgiving sale.
One man, dressed in a red raincoat, was particularly strong. Anybody who attacked him was killed in an
I
instant.
think it's really has some moves.
I too started to feel a
I
violent
think it's on
welling up inside me,
the one that the fans ripped.
but was unable to suppress it. One word resonated through my head. Kill! 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 Without thinking, I took a
Yeah, he
branch
does
and
look
attacked
he's in
the
the
man
1800s, doesn't it? It would be 1956.
For a moment, I didn't know
Though
what was occurring.
Greenville does seem kind of behind on the times in terms of
My
fashion.
father,
So I guess it's no surprise that there's less in the 1800s. But it's the 1950s.
he clearly saw me, but that did not stop him from attacking me. He knocked me out, and I fell to the ground. The following morning, I awoke, surrounded by dead bodies. It
Yeah,
wasn't
I'm
raining
kind of looking
anymore,
behind me too,
and the
York,
purple
because that
fog was
flashback
gone.
scene was super
I
loud.
couldn't believe what I saw and what I myself had done. But even worse things were waiting for me when I
Yeah,
got
on my fan site, I should have a
My
link
mother was dead,
to like
killed,
download.
presumably also by my father.
It's not upkept by me. Hopefully, it still works. The person who ripped it actually
The
provided me
next
the
day,
link.
the town was overrun by military personnel. That's when the gag order was issued. Talking about the incident was unappreciated, a taboo. But even still, people stopped going outside when it rained. Country folk are very patriotic. We never tell our children about what happened. But these things find a way out of even the tightest of lips, in parts. People only speak of the killer in the red raincoat, which is where the legend of the raincoat killer comes from.
Quite a story.
After the incident, the gas seeped into the soil of the town. Even today, when it rains, a minute amount is released. That's why I never take my mask off when I'm outside. This town is dirty, York.
If what you say is true, then the killer is someone who is badly affected when it rains.
You need to draw the conclusions, not I. I have no conclusions.
Is there a connection between the red seeds and the gas, then?
Yes.
This is just my own presumption. The seeds and the gas have a similar effect on our nervous systems. I believe someone figured that out and decided to use it. Or it could just be nature's way of getting back at us humans. York! Good news! You'll hear from George soon. They have found Thomas.
Yay!
I'll tell you one last and very important thing. Just as you suspected, everything I have told you is gibberish. I never hacked into the FBI server, and I certainly know nothing about the red seeds. I shall thank you for listening to an old man babble on.
Let me ask you one thing then, Harry. You're a businessman. You must be after something in return for giving me this information.
York, at times we must purge things from this world because
Oh my
they
God,
should
are you
not
my dad?
exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
That still does not justify murder.
Remember this. Everything changes in form. There isn't a single thing that can maintain its shape for eternity. Overlook this fact. You'll be making a big, big mistake.
It was pretty funny about... Oh, please don't freeze. Oh, thank God. When Michael goes over and does that little finger waggle, a lot of people are like, holy shit, is he the raincoat killer? And a couple times I've watched a blind playthrough and someone's like, oh my God, is Harry his dad? What do I think Harry is referencing there? What do you mean? What, the line that York's dad says? Or are you talking about something that can't maintain its shape for all eternity? I don't know if he's referencing anything in particular. Before I move on, I just wanted to kind of go back. I really like how this game leaves little clues in terms of the overall plot that you might not pick up while you're playing your first time through, but definitely, well, maybe your third time through. If you're like me and kind of obsessed with talking with everybody, I like how the seed, the seed of the gas's effect on the townspeople is kind of something that's mentioned, at least the fog is mentioned early on in the game. If you talk to Jim, he talks about how when there's fog, like a purple fog, it seems like the townsfolk get more agitated and more fights break out, stuff like that. It kind of lays the groundwork with how the red seed gas, even though it happened in 1956, it seeped into the ground, and whenever it rains, it still comes up in like minute amounts, and it's still affecting the residents of Greenvale. So even though not everyone's murdering everybody all the time, there's still like this unavoidable aggression from the townsfolk, and you kind of learn that when you talk to Jim before even speaking with Harry. And I really appreciate how they kind of laid that groundwork. So yeah, I guess it still comes out of left field if you don't talk with everybody, but I like that there was that, they thought to do that for replay value, at least if people would replay the game and talk to everybody, that you get these kind of hints to the overarching story. I guess what I'm trying to point out here. Oh, yeah, nothing can stay the same. I don't know if he's really referencing anything in particular. At least I didn't pick up on anything. I mean, yeah, Casey does look the same, doesn't he? I'm not sure.
York, we found Thomas.
Ah, he's at his house, right?
How did you know that?
Where else would he be?
Timing, Emily. Good timing.
Whatever, just get in. George is heading over there already. Let's get a move on.
Zach, things are finally starting to come together. All we need now is for Thomas to fill in the blanks in our new legend.
Maybe he's referencing... I'm wondering if maybe it connects somehow to the trees and the different forms it can take with like the seed, the tree, and the gas. I don't know, I mean, because the gas has lingered on for over, like, for 50 years now. Okay, so this is another section where you can actually die if you do not make it to
I hope George doesn't do anything stupid. York, let's go.
I have not heard that dialogue before. Holy moly. Because I would always get moving right away. I can't believe I've heard something new. Okay, so before I got surprised, so if you do not make it to Thomas's apartment before 23:30, the Raincoat Killer will kill you on the road. George will not do anything stupid. He's already done stupid things. Yeah, that's true. For some reason, York still hasn't put that together yet because he doesn't seem to realize it until after he's in George's basement. So he could be referencing that for sure. Ah! Wow, holy shit, Emily, your car. is very hard to control at high speeds. I think it's due to the frame rate, because I'm probably over 60 frames per second, I don't know. And this speed of the cars, and that's why it's... Oh my god! Okay, maybe I will not go at full speed if I can't stay on the road. I can't remember if I noticed that it was a red tree or not. I think, like you, I was just like, okay, it's an upside down peace symbol. But once you know what it's supposed to be, it seems like it's so obvious. I did notice, though, that the dead bodies were a similar symbol when my first playthrough. But I didn't think red tree. Even when I saw the red trees and the red seeds in the graveyard. But I was suspicious of Kaysen because of the FK in the coffee right from the get-go. And George because of his license plate. Oh, maybe. Because I remember even on my previous
what's
PC
We
with
received an anonymous
NVIDIA,
call
it
informing
was
us
still
that Thomas
wonky,
returned
but
home.
it didn't seem
I sent
quite
Emily
as
to
bad
get
as
you right
it is
away.
now.
No idea who made
So
the call?
maybe because I have an AMD,
No.
it's
That's why I came on ahead
even
to see if the
worse.
information was correct. A light did come on, but only for a second. I saw a tall male silhouette in the window. It was Thomas.
Okay, I'm going in then. You two wait here.
We'll be ready to burst in at any moment. Just call out.
Okay, Emily.
Zach, it's the same in the countryside after all. The climax of an investigation is always in an apartment.
What? I don't think that's true, York. I don't think it's always in an apartment. Sometimes it's in a mansion. The song is already finished playing. What was this song? I think we know what it is. My profile and where got all the clues.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Okay, so we're in Thomas's apartment. It's very cute. Oh, I should change into my Dancing All Night suit for the next section. For sure. Okay. We got a Thomas biscuit! Yay! Oh, looks like his mirror works okay. For some reason, some of the mirrors through my playthrough on my new computer, like in the hotel, where's the other place? A couple other places, the mirror is really zoomed in for some reason, but it looks like it's working okay here. A red wig. This confirms our suspicions, Zach. Okay, so during my playthrough, you probably noticed that, as I visited Thomas a couple times, this wig was not there. Thomas does wear a wig when he's dressed up, like a kind of reddish wig. My theory is that George is trying to set him up right now, so he wore that wig, a red wig, when he was doing his killings, and decided to leave it in Thomas's apartment after he told him to go hide in the basement of the bar after getting rid of the files. So this is him trying to set Thomas up by leaving a red wig. Because back at the lumber mill, one of the clues was that York found some red wig hairs in the elevator. Yeah. So I think this is George setting Thomas up to take the fall. Because Thomas, I think, has his wig down in the... Yeah, he does have his wig down in the secret room when we actually get down there. So yeah, this is definitely George setting him up. Oh, whoops. Oh, wait, I can observe. A picture of a little boy and girl holding hands, likely Thomas and Carol as kids. This is a cute little picture of them, and it looks like also a picture of maybe this Snoqualmie Falls, or I guess a Velvet Falls, Miss Greenvale. I don't think... I wonder what use he'd have for a mannequin, as a sheriff deputy at least. Make and take brand cosmetics, everyone wants to be someone else. Oh. I take it you wanted to be a cartoon hero as a kid yourself, right, Zach? Okay, this observation should be in Carol's apartment. Seems she likes music. Note the small town preference for LPs over CDs. Yeah. Thoroughly polished, nary a speck of dust in sight. I thought he said something else. Oh, I guess not. Thought he said something about his kitchen. Huh, okay. Carol is not as clean as Thomas is. Look at all this garbage and pizza boxes and whatnot. Oh. Sorry. The observe button is not being nice. Boxes of home-delivered food, her idea of a wastebasket, no doubt.
Huh?
A series of blueprints. Culprit must have entered this room. I find it kind of funny that Carol doesn't have a bed in her own apartment. Like, this is actually a separate apartment. They have different apartment numbers and whatnot. She only has a couch. Oops. Magazines are piled up in this corner. Guess it's her version of a bookshelf, minus the need for an actual shelf. And I remember years ago someone asked me if these were like real covers. I haven't been able to connect them to any real bands or anything like that so far. Hi, Insomniosis, how's it going? You know what? Maybe it is a fold out. Well, actually, it doesn't really look like a fold out. Maybe that's what they were going for, and they just didn't actually make it. That would make more sense if it was a fold out. If there's one thing she takes good care of, it's this mannequin. She values her costumes, I figure. Oh, that is a pretty dress. I like the little butterfly detail there on her left shoulder. A record player, apparently quite old. It's as if people in this town lived back in the good old days. You say this, but you were so excited when you found out that Carol had a record player. Okay. Nothing about her piano. Her life in 2 words, decadence incarnate. Yeah, I'm a little sad that the director's cut got rid of the real products textures. Though some are still hidden on this version. Like if you go into the Ingram's house, you can still find the Cheerios box. And I think also in Jim's cabin, they forgot to replace them there. Moon. This is so weird to me. Why is there a random book texture on the mirror? I wonder if that's an error on the dev's part. I mean, it's there on the 360 version as well. The shoes were found in the bathtub. They were wet, which means the person didn't have time to take them off. Please observe the weird garbage bag in the sink and by the toilet. Nope. Alright. I don't know, something about that picture of the raincoat killer just chilling on the couch makes me giggle.
Huh? So, Thomas wants us to look around for him a bit more. So there's more to it. Kind of like the bonus footage on a DVD. I hope it's worth watching. Don't you agree, Zach?
Yep.
York? What was that noise? Damn it! We need to seal off
A
all
lamp
routes out
broke.
of town.
Oh my goodness.
No need for that, George. Huh? If he was going to leave town, he would have done so by now. Which means he's still got some unfinished business.
So in that profiling sequence, you saw basically George coming over to the apartment with the files in hand, which tells you that Thomas didn't take them. He convinces him to get dressed up, and I guess after talking, that's when he disappears. And he's down in the Galaxy of Terror secret room. So I think it makes it pretty clear that George is setting him up. Yeah, because of a lamp breaking. Well, the Moon Journey, that book cover, you can actually see Lily holding that book, reading it to the twins as well. So I'm not sure if it's a mistake, like that texture shouldn't be there, or what. Look at them go! I wish I could pull
Zach,
out
do you
that
think
fast.
they heard what I said?
But in the director's cut on the PC port, I back up
You
so
don't have to
slowly.
make a fuss. Thomas isn't going to leave town. That gives us plenty of time to find a way to view the bonus footage.
Yep. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Can I go into the laundry room? No, it's locked. Okay. Oh, whoops. I don't know if I talked about this already, but you see how there's these dumpsters here where you can just hide? Like, it doesn't really serve any purpose because the enemies still just stand around it, but I think this is the leftover from when the game was going to have no combat. Swery has said in interviews that originally this game was going to have combat, but his producer and like publishers were like, you need to have combat. This guy's an FBI agent. He needs to be able to shoot a gun. So I think originally the idea was he was going to hold his breath and hide in like dumpsters and stuff to get by the shadows. Alright. So let me get in my car. Hey, what happened to my ride? I drove in George's car. There's actually a couple places where Anna will stop you. When I first played, I usually stopped by the Angie Diner, but I found by turning on a road that's coming up, I do less like looping multiple times on the road, so I'm going to do it this way. So over by York's DLC house, you won't loop quite as much when you're chasing Anna. It's more kind of like a straight shot. George took his car back. He's like, what are you doing with my ride, York?
Is that Anna?
So you got the dancing at all night suit? Make sure to equip it right before the section because you're going to do a lot of running. I do like the imagery of chasing Anna's ghost. I think that's pretty cool. But I do not like chasing Willie because that dog takes me the longest route he can. Oh, this is actually the only time you encounter the wild birds that can attack York. I thought maybe you could encounter them during the between midnight and 6 a.m., but they don't appear. It's just in this section. The Mad Wild Birds, that's their name. I do think it's funny that during this section of the game, they sort of force you to see this area of town by running and walking through Emily and York. So you do see a different side of Greenville if you don't really explore. I really like these lights right here on the trees. Oh, here comes the birds. Ooh. So if I had driven up to Angie Diner, I would have probably had a loop again. So this is why I stopped at the other portion. can at least go straight to the Galaxy of Terror without having to loop twice.
Huh?
Damn, George.
I almost became a goddess of the forest myself. Although I think the look might suit me. What do you think, Zach?
Hell yeah, I think you pull off that red dress. Wow, the Galaxy Terror looks a lot bigger than it usually does. Okay, since it's 11 right now, I'm going to... Wait, oh, there's the phone. I'm going to save, and we will continue this tomorrow. I have a feeling I should be able to get through this level and the next probably 2 levels after... No, wait. This level and at least, yeah, the next 2 levels I think I can get through. So we are reaching the end game now. Yay! So very exciting. Things are ramping up. You're going to find out who the killer is if you have been ignoring everything I've been saying while I've been playing this. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow. I will continue this at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Let's see if there's anybody streaming right now. I can give them a raid. Let's see. Oh! Nip Zombie is streaming Dead by Daylight. Let's give him a raid. Alright, guys. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. I'll speak to you all again real soon. Good night.